Welcome back, investors, to Ticker Time News. I'm Adam, and today we're talking about Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Tesla had another red day, down 4.86% to $621, and it's not looking pretty for Tesla. Tesla has been in a downward trend now for over a month. If we look at Tesla, we can see that it might be forming a little box here where we can find support and resistance, and maybe, just maybe, we can stop the selling and find some consolidation. We're going to talk about this, but real quick, I want to point out one piece of news. Barron Capital. So they've divested 1.8 million Tesla shares, but that's the company, and they say it's rebalancing. Now, the founder of Barron Capital, Ron Barron himself, he's holding on to shares of Tesla, and in his interview with CNBC, he predicts that Tesla's stock will hit $2,000 within the next 2 years. Now, who does that sound like? Well, that aligns right with Cathie Wood of ARK Invest. She is also predicting that Tesla stock is going to own the decade. So back on the chart in this box that we see forming. Okay, we've got 4 black lines here. The first line is $660. And if we go back to February 25th and February 26th, $660 acted as support for Tesla stock. Now, it also acted as support further back, and we're going to go look at that as well. And then we get to March the 3rd, and we have the second line, okay? This second line is $625. And if we look over here on March the 4th and March the 3rd, Tesla stock bounced off of $625. And then we get to today, the 4th of March, and Tesla stock broke below $625, and it reached all the way down to our third line, and that's $600, and it bounced perfectly off of $600. Our final line, the fourth line, is $565. If Tesla stock breaks below 600, then we're going to see the stock go all the way down to 565. Not sure if that's going to happen, and I'll tell you why. Because it looks like Tesla it's wrapping itself up in a box here, at least towards the second half of the day on March 4th. It's kind of boxed itself in right here between $600 and $625. Now, I did a video a couple days ago outlining all of this in a greater macro scale, and I drew out this green box right here, and I asked the question, is Tesla stock going to continue falling in this green box to continue with its downward trading channel that it had here, this descending trading channel, or is it going to find support and then reverse and bounce itself off of that? Well, maybe we have found it at $600. We'll see. Now, that has broken below that green box, but it has popped out of the green box before and then popped itself right back into it. So with that being said, let's point out a couple more things. I've got 3 blue lines marked out here in different sections. One is in the stock chart section here. And if you look at this blue line, there is a defined downtrend for Tesla. That's where Tesla's in right now. It's in a downcline. And then we go look at the MACD, and we can see this blue line, and it is also in a very defined downtrend. And then we go look at the RSI, which is the Relative Strength Index, and it is also in a defined downtrend. Now, a couple things I want to point out here. With the Relative Strength Index, what this means is when a stock has sold off and the line is at the bottom of this shaded purple box, that means the stock is oversold. Now, if the line is at the opposite end, at the top of the box, that means the stock is overbought. So we can use this indicator for trading and also for predicting where a stock may head next. So if we look here, when the line came out of the box at the bottom, that showed that the stock was extremely oversold. And if we look, the stock actually bounced, and it bounced off of $600 exactly at that moment in time. And it went back up. But then it reached our 625 line and came back down. That's why it's facing down now, and it's right at the bottom of this box. So let's go back in history here and find another place where this also happened. Right here is another place on the chart where in the purple box, the line fell out of the box, and what happened? Well, this is where we reached that really low of $616 on the 23rd of February. And as soon as it came out of the box, we had a rebound. The stock bounced right back up. And let's go look at one more time where it fell out of the box. Right here. This is February 10th. And what happened? It bounced off of, well, what price point was that? Let's see. It bounced off of $797. Wow, we've fallen a long way in a short time. So, with it being here, right on the edge of the bottom of the box, we might see tomorrow that Tesla could start consolidating, maybe. Or we could see a small bounce. That's two theories that I have on what Tesla's going to do tomorrow. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict the future. If I did, I would be a millionaire and sharing it with you. But we don't. So all we can do is look at the technical indicators and look at how the chart and stock has been acting to try to predict a good path forward. All right, so the fourth line that I have here is at $565. If Tesla does break below $600, we could very well see it go down. That's the next support level. So if we go back in history here and look at these support lines and where they've come in at, you don't have to go back too far, and we can see right here where these two green ovals are. This was $625. This was a huge green volume candle popping out of all these other volume candles because buyers stepped in at $625 and it shot the stock way up. Now, we can go back a little bit further in history. This is back on December the 11th, and $600 was the support level at that time. And if we go back any further, we can see right here, this is the $565 support level. All right, I hope you found a ton of value in this video. Make sure to set your stock alerts for 625, 600, and just make sure you're nibbling up Tesla stocks as we go, because it is not going to stay down very long. Smash the like button and click subscribe and join our family of investors.